अग्रेसिव एंगल्स वो ऑलरेडी होल्ड कर रहे हैं। अभी वेपन्स की अगर बात की जाए, लिमिमोर के पास गार्डियन है, एक फैंटम 2G के पास है, वैंडल्स आपको फ्लिपसाइडर एंड एजे के पास देखने को मिलती है, एंड टेबेटॉल एक शेरिफ के साथ खेलते आपको नजर आएंगे। डिफेंडर्स दोबारा से थोड़ा सा एक एडवांस पोजीशन रोंडेवू का इस्तेमाल करके हमेशा चेंबर्स एग्रेसिव एंगल्स होल्ड करते हैं, बट लुक एट दैट ब्यूटीफुल एंगल, शॉट लिया, शॉट मिस करा गया दोनों ही प्लेयर्स की तरफ से, एंड रीग्रुप करते हैं आपको प्लेयर्स नजर आए।
इस बार ज़्यादा अग्रेसिव नहीं गए हैं टीम सीक्रेट के प्लेयर्स, होल्डिंग आउट एंड देयर होल्डिंग देयर एंगल्स, स्काई रेज, और वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि ये एक ए एग्जीक्यूशन ही होगा फ्रॉम आरआरक्यू साइड, एंड स्पेसिफिकली अगर देखा जाए टेबेटॉल इज वेटिंग वहाँ पे हॉन्ट डाला गया है, एंड साथ साथ ये भी ए शॉट की तरफ से एंट्री करेंगे, बट एंट्री डिनाई किया जाएगा क्योंकि देखिए ये एग्जीक्यूशन को रोकने के लिए यहाँ पे एजेंट हैं, ईजे ने नेट डाला, उससे जेरेमी ब्लॉक ऑफ हो जाते हैं, तो इट्स एट दिस मोमेंट इतनी आसानी से टीम सीक्रेट एंट्री नहीं देना चाहते थे, बट जेरेमी हैज बीन टेकन आउट।
एक्चुअली ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी आई बिलीव कि वो रीटेक पे ही खेलना चाहते थे, सारे प्लेयर्स बहुत ज्यादा पीछे खेल रहे थे, कोई ज्यादा अग्रेसिव एंगल्स थे नहीं, रैंडम फ्रीज स्मोक के अंदर करते हैं, यहाँ पे प्लेयर्स नजर पीक करना खतरे से खाली नहीं होगा, बट एक पेंट शेल जरूर आएगा, पहले ही एक पेंट शेल से उनको वैल्यू यहाँ पे मिल चुकी थी। इट्स 2v4 सिचुएशन, अभी तक तो अटैकर्स का ही दबदबा देखने को मिला है इस मैप के अंदर, कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा। कोशिश करते हैं मल्टीपल एंगल से, ऊपर पीक आए, बॉटम गेट्स वन, बट अब वेपन स्विच कर रहे थे बट नहीं किया, वापस वैंडल उन्होंने उठाई। इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ 1v3 सिचुएशन, बट अगेन मुझे लग रहा है अगर ये क्लच हो जाता है इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ मैसिव क्लच, एंड उनको चाहिए भी सही, बट वेपन हाथ में नहीं है, इसका फायदा मिलेगा। फ्लिप स्मोक्स थोड़े से अब आपको कम थोड़े कम का फायदा आपको नहीं मिलेगा, बट ये बैकस्टैप बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, इस बैकस्टैप को रोकना पड़ेगा अगर आरआरक्यू को अपना 5 राउंड जीतना है। सीकर्स का इस्तेमाल यहाँ पे करा जरूर जाएगा, अब ना सी जिसका कितना फायदा मिलेगा। सारे के सारे प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे लास्ट प्लेयर्स रिवील हो जाते हैं, उनको पता है कि यहाँ पे प्लेयर्स का अटैक करने की कोशिश एक साथ करी जा रही है, बट आई वांट टू सी व्हाट्स गोना हैपन। आरआरक्यू एक और राउंड जीतने के बस एक कदम दूर, इट्स अ 1 वर्सेस 1। डबस्टेप आए जरूर थे बट
पूरा का पूरा आरआरक्यू के पास है, स्पाइक अभी तक प्लांट हालांकि नहीं हुआ है, yeah लॉट ऑफ टाइम, बट 1 सेकंड वाइपर स्पिट के साथ अगर आप प्लान कर देते, बट यू हैव काउंटर इट, एंड इस टाइम पे सोवा का हंटर्स फ्यूरी काम कर जाता है, 2 पिक्स निकल चुके हैं, बट स्टिल इट्स सीरियस सिचुएशन। ओह लेमिमोर
जल्दी बोल दिया, एक एचपी के साथ वहां पे लेमिमोर बचे जरूर हैं, और अब रोटेट करते नजर आएंगे। स्पाइक प्लांट हुआ ही नहीं था, हंटर स्पीड ने उसको डिनाई किया था, पुश करने की कोशिश यहाँ पे करी जरूर गई है। डीके का समय खत्म, पीक आई थिंक करा जाएगा, ड्रोन यहाँ पे आया जरूर है, बट हुक्का से नीचे कूद के सही पोजीशन ले ली गई है। नाउ इट्स अ 1v2 सिचुएशन, एक और शानदार किल, एंड हियर यू गो इनवी।
जो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे टीम सीक्रेट, दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ये साइड पे ही आएंगे, दैट इज बी साइड। लॉन्ग पे देखिए टोर द फोर्स के साथ डबस्टेप इज वेटिंग, ये प्रॉलर एंड आई थिंक स्पॉट आउट तो हो जाएंगे, ही विल टेक 1 प्लेयर डाउन एंड विल रॉन्डेवू बैक।
देखिए ये एक काफी अच्छा मूव था उनकी तरफ से, अगर चाहते तो पहले ही रॉन्डेवू कर सकते थे, बट नहीं, उन्होंने वहां पे एक किल निकाला, उसके बाद रॉन्डेवू का इस्तेमाल करा, साइड पे आने की कोशिश की जाएगी। ओह दैट वाज गुड, आई मीन बहुत बेहतरीन वहां पे आपने अल्टीमेट का उपयोग देखा, बट उससे भी बेहतरीन एम देखा आपने, यू नो ऑर्बिटल स्ट्राइक के एरिया के बाहर निकल के जो किल निकाला वो मायने रखता है। इट्स अ 3v4 सिचुएशन, स्पाइक प्लांट हो चुका है, नंबर्स गेम के एडवांटेज के साथ रीटेक करने की कोशिश, बट हियर यू गो, एक बार फिर से मरने से पहले एक अच्छा किल निकाला, बट ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट एक क्रिएट हो सकता है, एक और किल निकालते हैं, एक और व्हाट द शॉट
मिला टेबेटॉल को, उन्होंने जो पुश किया वो काफी क्रूशियल था, टाइमिंग बहुत क्रूशियल थी।
यप इट वाज क्रूशियल, बट यू नो नाइटफॉल करने के बाद उन्होंने पीछे नहीं देखा, वो पीछे देखना चाहिए था वहां पे, अगर यहाँ पे बॉल कम पीछे देखते तो शायद वो किल निकलता, उसके बाद वो ऑर्बिटल स्ट्राइक का इस्तेमाल कर सकते थे वाइपर स्पिट के अंदर, बट वही अगर यहाँ पे बात कीजिए अल्टीमेट्स की, तो अल्टीमेट्स ऑन द लाइन, आई कैन सी फ्लिपसाइडर, उनके पास उनका नल कमांड अभी भी है। दूसरी तरफ देखा जाए तो इतने ज्यादा अल्टीमेट्स अभी अवेलेबल नहीं है, बट इनवी अगर वो एक किल या एक और ले लेते हैं तो भी अल्टीमेट मिल जाएगा, बट फाइनली नल कमांड का इस्तेमाल जरूरी है। राइडर आई वांट टू सी व्हाट ही कैन डू, लाम्स के अंदर थोड़ा सा डीप पोजीशन वो लेते हुए इनवी एंट्री करना चाहते हैं, बट कोई भी यू नो यूज नहीं कर सकते, एज एन इनिशिएटर आपका काम है साइड पे एंट्री दिलाना, बट आपके पास कोई एबिलिटी नहीं क्योंकि नल कमांड आपके सामने। वैलोरेंट की लोर के बारे में आपको पता होगा, और केओ का इन्वेंशन करा इसलिए गया था ताकि वो रेना को टेक डाउन कर सके, एम्प्रेस को टेक डाउन कर सके, रेडियंट्स को टेक डाउन कर सके। मैं ज्यादा रिवील करूंगा नहीं यहाँ पे, मेरे जनता को बताना चाहूंगा लोर बहुत ही शानदार है, बट मीनवाइल बॉर्कम टेक डाउन करते हैं लेमिमोर को। ओह ये बैकस्टैप कमाल का 2G, दिस कुड बी इट 4v4 सिचुएशन, एक राउंड ही चाहिए यहाँ पे, बट शॉट दैट लाजवाब, बट हियर यू गो टेबेटॉल बहुत ज्यादा वैल्यू निकालते हुए लैम्प्स पे बचे हुए जेरेमी इन अ 1v2 सिचुएशन। फ्लिपसाइड के पास एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है। जेरेमी की अगर बात की जाए कोई यूटिल उनके पास देखने को नहीं मिलता। जरूरी है ये राउंड निकालना, स्पाइक प्लांट करना और भी ज्यादा जरूरी। क्या वो टीपी का इस्तेमाल करेंगे? जी नहीं, अभी के लिए सैचल के साथ डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया गया है, बट कॉर्नर चेक करना बहुत जरूरी। कॉर्नर चेक करेंगे और जीक सही समय पे, जिससे यहाँ पे जिस तरह से रोलिंग थंडर का इस्तेमाल करा गया, आई फेल्ट के जीक नहीं बचेंगे, तो जीक को यहाँ पे खत्म करा गया। उसके बाद डबल पीक यहाँ पे आएगा जरूर, थोड़ा सा लेट हो जाएंगे। बू एक ट्रेड उनका ले लिया जाएगा, बट वाओ, ओह माय गॉड, मैक्सवेल ही वाज क्रेजी। जिस तरह से यहाँ पे खेला जा रहा है टीम हेरेटिक्स की तरफ से, उनके पास सारे सवालों का जवाब है। आदर की जो भी यहाँ पे करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, ट्रेड निकाले जा रहे हैं, बट लेमेमोर ये बहुत क्रूशियल। कैलॉग्स नो मैंस लैंड में गन चेंज करने की गलती करी उन्होंने, एंड नाउ इट्स अ 2v2।
यहाँ पर टूर डे फोर्स का इन्वेस्टमेंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा नेसेसरी था, एंड वो नेसेसिटी नज़र आ रही है। 2 फ्रैग निकाल लिए गए हैं। इट इज़ अ 2v1 सिचुएशन। क्या यहाँ पर कन्वर्ट हो पाएगा? फॉर यहाँ पर कंकशन थोड़ी देर के लिए देखने के लिए मिला था। मिक्सवेल कैन टर्न द टेबल्स और इट्स फाइन। 1v1 इक्वलाइजर कर लिया है। क्या ये फिर से एक बार 5-1 की और रुकेगा?
बट मिक्सवेल पोजीशन होल्ड करते हुए कॉल आउट आ चुका है कि रोटेट करना चाहिए, दोबारा पे जाने की कोशिश, बट तानिया वहां पे जीक मौजूद है। He takes one, he takes 2 down, he takes the 3rd one as well, and बस इंतजार है। टर्न थोड़ा सा जरूर हुए हैं, बट उसके बावजूद ही
अब देखते हैं यहाँ से हाउ एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू मूव अहेड। 12-4 और अब क्या 5 स्टैक पुश की और आगे जाएंगे? ऑफ कोर्स ए लॉन्ग की और प्लेयर्स आगे बढ़ चुके हैं।
देखिए फुल बाय है। टीम हेरेटिक्स जीतना चाहेंगे, यहीं पे खत्म करना चाहते हैं, बिकॉज हमने देखा है 12-4 से भी कमबैक आते हैं तानिया इस गेम के अंदर। ये वैलोरेंट है और यहाँ पे कुछ भी हो सकता है। जीक पेंचल उनके पास है, इस बार भी रोलिंग थंडर। यार अल्टीमेट का जो इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है ना, दैट इज मैसिव। जीक अभी भी आगे बढ़ने की कोशिश करते हैं। ही स्पॉट्स वन, ही टेक्स वन डाउन, एंड मुझे लग रहा है दिस इज इट। 5v3, 5v2, टीम हेरेटिक्स एक जीत की तरफ अब अग्रसर देखने को मिल जाएंगे। 5v2 सिचुएशन तानिया, आई थिंक दिस इज डन एंड डस्टेड।
एब्सोल्युटली हेवन कंट्रोल है। कितने फ्रैग्स पर फोकस किया जाएगा? हॉन्ट ने इंफॉर्मेशन रिवील कर दिया। अब यहाँ से आगे बढ़कर जाना, 1-2 फ्रैग्स ले लेना है। ओह, एज सून एज आई से दैट एक ट्रिपल देखने के लिए मिल रहा है। देख रहे हैं, they are sticking to the pistols, friendly and sheriffs in the mix.
I don't think it's a good idea to force buy इस टाइम पे। शेरिफ बाय देखने को मिल रहा है। मिक्सवेल वंस अगेन एक्सकैली को एलिमिनेट करेंगे। ही वाज टू क्विक। देखिए इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला है, रॉ फ्यूल की विंडो उन्होंने जंप इन करा था, ये इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला है बाकी प्लेयर्स को। एक और बार मिक्सवेल सामने आरवीके हैं। वी ऑल नो कि आरवीके इज वेरी गुड विथ हिज शेरिफ शॉट्स, बट ए से पुश ऑलरेडी आ चुका है। दिस इज अगर देखा जाए तो आई थिंक बहुत मुश्किल होगा ये राउंड कन्वर्ट कर पाना। आरवी को भी टेक ऑन किया जा चुका है। रॉकफिल वंस अगेन लोन प्लेयर सर्वाइविंग, ही गेट्स 1 एटलीस्ट। पीछे तक उन्हें पता है कि हम रिटेक कर सकते हैं, बट लुक एट द वे स्टन किया गया। फ्लैश पे भी यहाँ पे बू 2 प्लेयर्स को पिक ऑफ करके चले जाते हैं। एक्सकैली यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल करेंगे भी, बट देयर इज ओनली 1 प्लेयर। बट बू तीसरा प्लेयर को भी डाउन कर जाते हैं। आरवी के एक्सकैली स्टिल दे फ्रैग आउट 2, बट तब तक क्या वैल्यू है? आरवी के इज द लोन प्लेयर स्टैंडिंग। 3 प्लेयर्स इन द है। स्पाइक भी ऊपर से ड्रॉप हो चुका है, एंड एनिग्मा गेमिंग वंस अगेन इन अ बिग प्रॉब्लम। स्पाइक रिकवर करना पड़ेगा। आरवीके कैन ही डू इट? यस, सन इट इन पास, बट मिक्सवेल को देखिए, ही इज रीडिंग हिम, ही इज जस्ट रीडिंग हिम लाइक अ बुक एंड ही टेक्स हिम डाउन।
एंड अभी के लिए ऑपरेटर से हमने हेड हंटर से ये लॉग्स का फ्रैग देखा है। ड्रोन डाला गया टू गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन। सो इज द प्राउलर ने कंकस नहीं किया। रॉलो वाज डिनाइड, बट ओपनिंग फ्रैग इस बार एनिग्मा के हाथ में रहेगा। आरवीके ने शट किया हुआ है मैक्सवेल को। क्या मैक्सवेल के बगैर भी पुल किया जा सकता है? वेल, जीक इज स्टिल हियर, तो पुल करना इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं होगा। ओपनिंग फ्रैग मिल चुका है। गोइंग फॉर द सेकंड, जो डिनाई कर दिया जाएगा, एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी एंटीडोट, जो सेकंड फ्रैग नहीं लेने देंगे। एंड आउट नंबर हो चुकी है टीम हेरेटिक्स। ये एक परफेक्ट राउंड है। अगर प्लांट करने का मौका मिल गया, लॉकडाउन पर खेल सकते हैं, बट look at the operator frag.
Yeah, Tesseract को leg shot connect भी हो, but still Tesseract takes Kellogg's down. एक पुश आया सीलाउंग की तरफ से, but RVK was prepared. Finally ऐसा लग रहा है कि एनिग्मा गेमिंग ये राउंड कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं, but it's Boo जिन्होंने पिछले राउंड में भी एक ट्रिपल फ्रैग सिक्योर करा था। Tesseract doesn't have HP. Tesseract, I'm sure उनको थोड़ा बहुत तो आइडिया होगा, इसीलिए वो होल्ड आउट कर रहे हैं। वो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वो सीडी साइड से रोटेशन डाल रहे हैं। स्पाइक जरूर से सी साइड पे प्लांट हो जाएगा। टेसरैक्ट का पोजीशनिंग बहुत क्रूशियल है। वो यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन जरूर से पास ऑन कर सकते हैं, बट व्हेन द क्वेश्चन इज व्हेन क्या टेसलैट एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि सीटी से वो टाइमिंग का बहुत बड़ा खेल है, टरेट प्लेस किया गया एंड टरेट विल स्पॉट हिम आउट, पुल इमीडिएटली किया जाएगा, टेसलैट का पोजीशन पता था टेसलैट ने, ऑफ कोर्स गराज विल बी कंटेस्टेड, अभी के लिए आरवीके का ये पीक बहुत क्रूशियल होगा, कैलॉग्स ही कैन पॉप ऑफ दोज हेड्स, देखिए इमीडिएट पुश आ चुका है, रॉफ्यूल एंड आरवीके पिक्स निकालेंगे, बट वो ट्रेड्स तो निकाल रहे हैं, मिक्सवेल का पिक निकाला बहुत जरूरी है, बट वो 2 पिक्स निकाल के जाएंगे, ही इज स्टिल इनसाइड, बट उनको हेल्प करने के लिए कैलॉग्स भी मौजूद हैं, एक्सकैली इज फाइटिंग अलोन एट दिस मोमेंट, क्या एक्सकैली यहाँ पिक ऑफ कर पाएंगे, साथ पीक कर रहे हैं, दिस इज वेयर द डिफरेंस इज बीइंग क्रिएटेड, कोई प्लेयर अकेला नहीं पीक कर रहा है, अगर पीक कर भी रहा है तो इमीडिएट ट्रेड्स आ रहे हैं, दैट हैज बीन द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ टीम हेरेटिक्स। मिक्सवेल यहाँ पे इमीडिएटली
आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग ऑल इन, यहाँ पर कोई लर्क नहीं चल रहा, यहाँ पर कोई यूटिलिटीज वेट करने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहा, एंड इस बार इट इज गोइंग टू बी टीम एनिग्मा गेटिंग द ओपनिंग फ्रैग, आउट नंबर हो चुकी है, एंड फिर भी इट्स गोइंग टू बी बू, स्पाइक इनिशिएटेड, प्लांटेड, डिफेंड करना क्या इजी होगा, वो सबसे बड़ा सवाल है अभी के लिए। गराज को स्मोक कर दिया गया, फ्लैश के साथ पुश किया जा रहा है, एंड हियर वी गो, सीज डाला गया है टू नॉट गेट द इमीडिएट पुश टू काउंटर हंटर्स फ्यूरी का इन्वेस्टमेंट, बट नो कैजुअलिटीज spotted as yet, let alone casualties, क्या डैमेज भी डिलीवर हुआ है वो सबसे बड़ा सवाल है, एंड अ शो स्टॉपर फ्रॉम ज़ीक, यहाँ पर लेट्स सी इफ ही इज गोइंग टू टर्न टुवर्ड्स द विक्ट्री, जी नहीं, कोई कैजुअलिटी नहीं।
Exactly, it's RVK goes down and Team Heretics with
get closer and closer, throws out the nade, but the close contact is there, although hits the shot onto Boo. They're not expecting that. Zeke does get hit. The damage is still good from Zeke. 4 HP can still make some strides here, but it's not going to happen. But Kellogg's picks it up, backs away, at least makes it into the 3-3. God plant on that spike, and Mixel's wanting to intercept, although Vash was very much prepared. Kellogg's getting closer and closer, although Boba's been left in the 1-versus-1. Vash is just toying with him. And Boba repositioned.
No way.
Oh, he spots him though. It's 2 HP. He's not supposed to be able to get this, but...
Oh. It's a difficult shot. They definitely need to take some space. They can't just hold back with the crossfires. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Jesse Bash opens things up, triples up, but eventually falls, but it seems Team Secret have the upper hand. Zeke is so low, but he's still doing so much damage. 20 points of health. Can he get it done? No,
It's going to be the Nightfall. There's 2 stuck on Hell, and Zeke finds 1 with the concuss, or rather with the satchel. Jeremy's still here. He's holding on. He's by himself. Does get some value, but we're all down to Dubstep, although his Killjoy ultimate gives him a little bit of space, gets closer and closer. No one detained. Sneaks 1 in, but unfortunately, explosive this time. Jeremy's going to be the first one, but where did that come from? From Kellogg's already expecting the double satchel, maybe?
to be fair, quite some time since we've seen Kellogg's open up this
Envy.
round. Envy in a really tough spot, but it seems he's got assistance. Jesse Vash, but there's so much thrown out of him. Flash, paranoia, prowler, everything thrown at his face, and he just cannot deal with it.
Whew, the whole kitchen sink thrown into the general direction of Vash. I think there should be no more flashes for Borkum to deal with just the dry peaks from Heretics, but that's sight, so there may be something that he also has here on the defending end. In any case, Vash not going to go for the recon dart, saves it for the retake, and actually he finds Mixwell with the Nanoswarm lineup.
That really puts them up on top. Yeah, they've got a 2-man advantage, and now they've got to rotate from all directions. Careful though, there's a Grey Mark behind them, but she will be spotting that rotation, but it won't really matter because Jeremy is able to pick up the first kill. 2 now left, Showstopper in the face of Boo, and a Boba!
Okay, Envy is going to be holding on Garage here. That Hunt makes honest, and he's actually going to get the shot onto Boo as Zeke has already gone for the showstopper play. He doesn't even find anybody! Did Vash just took himself so good in that corner that Zeke could not find any kills?
Oh my goodness, Jesse Bash was insane. Nearly brought back.
And he's stuck between 2 players, and he's got to keep himself alive here, take 1 fight at a time, and comes the support, and they find the entry. Enigma find the B side, the plan should go down into 5v3 retake.
There's a big hesitation from Borkum to just kind of again leave mid. He wasn't really aware of where the other players from Enigma was, and I mean you got to give it to him because you can see Antidote is all the way through the A site, but Enigma's actually running all the way through back onto A because the spike wasn't planted there, because they know that they already are maneuvering the rest of Team Secret back here. This is going to be a really awkward spot, and look at that, because of that wall, it's going to be marvelous for Enigma to just break through this. You're going to use so much time, and as you're coming in through Raptors, there's like 3 players already looking through through at things. Borkum comes in. I was going to say, oh, it felt like they just wanted to charge in. Speaking of which, Tesseract finding an opening onto Invi is going to be huge right now for the rest of Enigma, as they've lowered the chances for Rawfield being disabled by that KO blade. Jesse Vashto backs into the corner, not really afraid, but not knowing that Borkum is lurking underneath of Raptors. Tesseract still finds two. Jesse Vash with the headshot, and I think he just tried to peek out through Raptors. That's going to be a great mistake, and Enigma now have themselves a 4 versus 2 as the round continues.
Well, Jeremy does have a ball available. He wants to go for a late.
Oh, Tesseract!
Tesseract! You are going for the ace. And yeah, here we go.
Scally's pushed himself all the way through pipes here. Rawfield just barely misses the head of Invi on that peak, but it seems like they really want to commit to this fight. Scally's already on top of the case. Gets one peak. Rawfield with two, and this is absolutely perfect from the dynamic duo of Enigma as they get to. A little bit difficult for him, and he's trapped, but thankfully he does have the smoke. Drone is there, and he really wants to play this position, but he gets caught! Oh, this is bad. This is very bad, as now they don't have any smokes. Wall is there for the safe plan for Jeremy, and this post plant ensues in a 4 versus 5 with Borkum's Viper Spit already, again, just delaying as well as thwarting the ability for the post plant on Enigma. Anadol finds one.
Oh, that wall could have been broken down earlier and they could have got the kill, but there is no stopping.
Oh, Scally!
Scally jumps in, but he's not going to be doing anything more than giving away his life. Anadol might have gotten a super kill.
Showers and Paper Rex already looking to go aggressive onto B site. Dorian finds Benkai, backs away immediately with the teleport into the mist, as Retla just cannot handle Jing as he overwhelms the site. TP from Scary technically, and Paper Rex, they still have the... Oh, no. All right, Myfric's down, but Paper Rex, yep, they decided to go straight for the TP. It's going to be a straight plant onto A. And that's going to be a 3 versus 3 as the round continues.
I quite like the call to go straight through the TP. It means that the members of Bleed now having to rotate back over to A site. It's another retake for them. And this time Forsaken, he's at such a close angle for Scary. Already anticipating this flank means that for Bleed, every second they're not getting that opening kill is going to be working against them here.
They being thrown by Juicy, but Jing just loves to intercept for that. Took a bit of a while for Durian. Juicy tries to clear up things. There's the smokes, and here comes the retake for Bleed.
Fault line's a little bit short though, but finding is a cool mistress. That being said, Bleed! Where did that come from? Every single member rises to the occasion, and it's a roof.
That's what's happening. They're rotating all as much as they can. Ooh, unfortunately for Myfreak, does not spot the plant from Scary, so this is going to be a full-blown retake. But Bleed are so close to just keep getting these refrags all together. They are bullying Paper Rex purely from the numbers standpoint.
Absolutely, and they're just taking 2 versus 1s constantly. Forsaken is able to try and level the playing field, but there's still a man down. Low skilled aerial means it's punishable, and there it is. It starts to stack up, but Juicy good for 2 now. And Benkai alone, it's the final.
Oh man, they really needed that pick off. He just wanted to again, go head-to-head with Juicy there, and not really expecting that the judge was going to be right up in his face. Of course, it's still not yet over. Forsaken will have to try to pick up a weapon here or something. Bankai's so close to everybody, they can just cut tips. And look at that, Dorian was already there. This has turned chaotic, pandemonious even. And as the dust settles, so hold on. It's Bleed that is outnumbered, but they have the weapons, they can recuperate, and they found out Jing. Here comes the vibe, but Dorian will not be denied. Forsaken, he still hasn't picked up a weapon, and Dorian, oh my god, no way. He's 11 HP. Forsaken can still win this. Forsaken can still win this. Oh no!
Purchase up, they do have particular weapons right now with the Tour de Force. They also have the Hunter's Fury. It's going to be very tricky for Boom to get things started, even though they do have Severance Viper Spit. As long as they know where the spike is getting planted, they can always challenge with that Hunter's Fury. So it is going to be curious how they want to go approach this. Immediately with the Sova drone, Crazy Guy pulls the trigger. That's going to be interesting. It pushes them back, yes. It gives you a little bit of information, but no kills and now no threat of, again, denying that spike plant from Boom this time. Still, Bleed will use the wall to cop on that A main.
they've got a heavy stack on A, right? Even though the wall is down, they've got 3 players here, and they've got one covering off mid in the form of Chamber. So they know this A hit is imminent. Now they've spotted a couple of players on top of the generator box as well. Juicy's trying to take that fight. No damage exchanged as of yet between these 2 players, but Berserk is itching for a duel, and he might just find one which is not in his favor because Redlove sitting in a great corner finds to make that a double for both Juicy and Redlove, and the last man standing will die.
Stays there, this could turn very risky. Now Boom understand that they actually have to wait for the smoke just a teeny tiny bit, and they're gonna go full on contact here.
Okay.
And Berserk is just ready for it. Scary now forced to use the Viper Spit as he tries to stop the rest of Boom from just barreling onto the site. And Boom have to at least be aware of this, but because they've gotten Durian, because they still have plenty of time, they can decide to just back away. Or if they want to, maybe even go all the way around Yellow, just circumvent the Viper Spit and just play around back of B, which could also be very bad for Bleed.
Well, there's nobody on A at the moment. They are choosing to rotate 2 of their players. Redlaws actually brought back Darion to life as well. And the Viper Spit couldn't have come at a more perfect time because they were instantly discouraged from even thinking about going into that B side. And now Bleed are getting ready for this A side hit. It is a 5v5 still after all that action, and Crazy Guy, what a shot from him. The pre-fire almost perfectly predicted. And that is going to throw Boom in a big mix because they got 20 seconds left. They got to make a decision. And it seems like they're going back towards B again. The spike is at A. There's a player still at B. It's kind of confusing at the moment. Do they have time? Blaziking finds Juicy. Big kill required on Crazy Guy. Not going to come through. The spike falls, and this might be it. Yep, that is it. Bleed will hang on to dear life here as Darion and Crazy Guy make it easy for them to win round number 5. Advantage, but it looks like they're going to actually force it through. They're going straight in towards that ace 5. Juicy, the first frag, gets the Sage Wall to help him, and he finds his kill. But Berserk will trade back instantly. Scary goes down. The Viper going down is a big problem here, as now Boom has slowed down the pace instantly, and they're waiting for Bleed to see if they can make another, outwardly push, as Severine has slipped in through towards mid. Crazy Guy's actually suspected this. He's sent his drone, but he's not spotted him. Does Darion notice? No, he doesn't. That's the B side opened up, and now Kitchen is one place he's got to worry about. But Crazy Guy is 18 HP.
He's so low.
Yep.
Yeah, the Viper Spit also used there by Severance. That's going to cut a lot of the offense. He's going to jump right on top, and he just goes Mario on the head. I believe that was Shiro. It's only going to delay the inevitable. It's still 3 versus 2. Redless coming in closer right now, but Severin is guarding the Viper Spit. They are just barely neck and neck to each other. Severin finds one. It's all down to Juicy. And let's see, as the young prodigy is put on a pedestal here, can he perform? Clock is ticking, but that delay that we saw Crazy Guy did was, or rather is giving him some chance. Okay, the wall forces out the peak. Maybe there's one, but can't even find.
Gonna be Shiro to try and stop them for as much as he possibly can. The wall goes up, instantly broken down. Crazy Guy throws out the drone, instantly broken down that as well. As Bleed are heavy commitment towards B, and now instantly they're just waiting for that flying, expecting it to come through. You can see that they're spread out a little this time, not too keen on giving up, map control on their backs, so they're just holding on for now.
That was a big commitment of utility, though, from both Blaze King and Shiro just to secure the Hunter's Fury. They've used basically everything that Blaze King has, even the wall and the slow from Shiro. Might not be the optimal point that they were kind of looking for, and even though, as you saw, Crazy Guy was tagged, there's no Hunter's Fury to come out of, so Bleed have committed to actually stopping Boom from picking up that charge, and even though that's a small thing, it does add up throughout this entire round. What is going to be the adjustment right now from the B defenders? Well, as you mentioned, nobody from Boom is willing to actually peek out. Still somehow, though, Blaze King finds one. This is tempting fate. He could use the Hunter's Fury right now to chase down that kill with the Resurrection, but Blaze King holds off and doesn't pull the trigger just yet.
He's waiting for the plant. He wants to go for a little bit of a more secure ultimate, right? And there he goes. He gets it. No! Crazy Guy! He spams him straight down. He finds the tracker of the opponent Sova, and he just gets him, and now he's his own. My God, okay. Severine gets the kill. The Rentless gone down. The plant will have to go down right now. Darion's gonna make sure that it does, as Juicy is keeping his team intact, taking fights that is a little bit unnecessary, but Famous will make it easier. 3 versus 3, and here are 2 of the Tour de Forces coming into play.
Both smokes utilized. They're very close. They're going to be playing inside of yellow here. The delay tactics. Nobody's actually defusing the spike as of now. Oh, hits the shot. That's going to be slowing down Severin. They're going to just have to play back. Famous has to get in close and personal as Severin is trying to find an opening, but no, Durian hits the 3.
Looking to enter towards the A side, but it's interrupted. Oh, blinded completely. They cannot win a trade when they cannot use their eyes.
Unfortunately, Paper X, they're stacked up. They don't want to give Severin an inch. They know he'll take a lot, but Paper X is so much counter utility. But it's still, they've got Divide.
Use whatever you want in utility. If you can't find that entry kill, if you can't kill Device straight away, you're in trouble. Forsaken finally drops, which gives Boom an opportunity. It's still a 2v3, but they need to get the next kill.
Oh, Blaziken goes aggressive mind freak. This will be the round that this kill that decides it.
That's the kill that they needed. Now they've got a chance. And they still got Neon's overdrive to keep this going. But do you want to use it? Do you want to go over aggressive or just hold your ground? Hold that cross line. Paper X split. Berserks on the side, Benkai wondering, split between two positions, already touching the spike. Benkai with the first, he's buying so much time for his teammate. Joining the fray is Berserks, tries to get it all by himself, but he runs out of bullets and Jinx side swings. Paper X will not falter.
This hub on the close angle.
That's to say it. Alright, well, let's have a look. Boom might actually have a chance here to at least gather around, and Famous has just been enabled.
Goes on around.
Go figure. Why?
Just goes on a rampage. It's all a Divide 1v4. It's still possible.
It's still very possible, especially for a man like Divide.
Prepare for hell.
Running out of bullets on that chamber of the operator. Orbital strike and Incendiary delaying it. Yeah, he doesn't really have a chance here. The crossfire's too big. Jumps through the flames. Down to half. That's one pick. Ooh. Time is running low though. They need to line up. The stars need to line up. Oh! Is it going to be enough to stay alive? Obviously, they cannot make a mistake for 11 consecutive rounds. Berserks gets caught napping. And Severin, what can he do here? Curveball, blinding both himself and his opponent, which means Severin had a chance, but not quite. Forsaken has just been enabled. Maybe a Sheriff kill from Shiro will soften the blow. But Shiro, as soon as he crosses that tidal wave, he is a dead man. Or is he? Famous has actually got a chance. He's in a 1-on-2.
Limited HP as well. They're at least limited armor, limited utility. Spectre as well.
Oh,
what can he do?
There's no way.
It's the make or break.
There's no way he checks this out here. Toyed with.
Back into the mix of it all. Oh, a shot already picked up by SK Rossi here. Retla does get the trade very quickly. And there's the push, but Skills, he's got a position, he's got an angle, and he is popping off.
Absolutely perfect so far. Skills also at point blank. It's a messy engagement. Juicy eventually able to level the playing field. Hellranger quick to respond. It's Rossi once again though, looking to make his third of the round. Mid-air can't quite finish off Juicy though, but does give his position away through the box. Rossi tag. Juicy backs off. There's still a lot of time left on this clock, and with the spike on his back, Juicy, he has free reign of this whole map to figure out where and when and how he's going to be able to get onto these bomb sites. Rossi, aggression through mid. I love the response here from God Squad. They stick together in a position they can trade one another. It's labored by...
They do know that they're going to be facing bleed on certain buy rounds. Speaking of which, Rossi overextends. This might be not too good as bleed is very much prepared. Look at the snappy, crispy shots from Durian. Lightning fast cannot escape because of gravity well. And Skills left to deal with this post plant, but he's so far from the situation, especially now in the 4 versus 1, equipped only with that Spectre.
1 versus 4 here. Skills with no real weaponry to work with. It may just be a matter of trying to do some damage here. Vandal is in front of him, however, given the audio cue, maybe almost a suicide mission for him. Bleed for the time being. Just sit back, they tuck in. No overextensions, no hunting either, because they know God Squad are playing the bonus, which I really like to see. As Crazy Guy backs off, it will be the Vandal save from Skills, at least holding on to a little bit of weaponry, and with that bleed, they'll put themselves on the board with their first round of Haven. Let's see if God Squad can counteract this now, moving to a full bite of their own. And now, as we sort of hit this limited economy, yes, there are ults, but what good can you do with them? Darion about to be able to bring out the Blade Storm, and for God Squad, it's another foray, another push, an excursion down mid now.
Oh my god, he's just shooting through the smoke. He has no care for human life anymore. Crazy Guy's by himself. Redla trying to exit this as he had the spike in hand. He's gonna have to bring it all the way through the A side. Cap is holding here on spawn. But wait, hold on. Did he just swap? He swapped weapons. He didn't even lose bullets. That's a huge thing. And now they can just go all the way around, as you mentioned, to C.
This is now quite worrying. Bleeder in such a good position to get thrust into an alpha plant. Yes, Darion, yes, Retler are low, but Darion with the ability to bring out that Blaze Storm means he can give that Vandal over to Retler potentially and still have that serious impact from long. Darion, that low HP, doesn't want to risk the fight, is hit by the fault line though. The counter fault line's there, Cosmic Divide gets deployed. Suddenly this is becoming a very expensive round for both teams, but God Squad, they're able to return in kills, down to the 2 versus 3. Low HP on the remaining players. Darion, point blank, spots out the player but can't quite kill them. Skills now, hoping for the pre-fire, hoping for the timing, good for the first, no sense the second, it's all on Retler, hardly any HP, hardly any lightning. And I mean, why not keep up the momentum? You see the set pieces now, lightning first. Going to try and garner a bit of control here, gets a showstopper off the back of the ult orb, and this is what we were waiting to see from God Squad. They back off. Bleed now, set their attention back to mid, a position which has garnered God Squad so much success. Can it do the same for the Singaporean Titans?
Yeah, a very, very committed fight here. They push in. There's the rest of them. Oh, that's going to be a quick trade for the looks of things, but Lightning Fast looking very good on the intercept. That recon dart is huge, but no! Retla whiffs! That is not what you want to happen. SK Rossi coming in for the fight as well.
Saga once again ready to take this duel with Rossi. Considering both operator players haven't really been able to have their sort of proper engagement yet, Darion shuts down Hellranger. Oh, for a moment it looked like he was considering re-peeking here. I think Rossi probably invites it. Juicy close in this smoke, place for the timing, but Rossi so damn quick. 4 versus 4, Asarian all of a sudden. It turns on its head with Crazy Guy's aggression.
But he does get immediately spotted, so he might want to back away here as he doesn't want to incur the rest of the attentions of God Squad. But that was perfectly timed by SK Rossi. He knew exactly when the smoke was going to drop, and it gave him that split-second difference. And with SK Rossi, that's all he needs. Still, it is a 1-for-1 trade here. Darion still threatening with the operator. Now he's found, one player, but the spike not there. It's actually going to go all the way through C long. And nobody from Bleed will actually intercept this. There is some manpower on Garage, but not enough to stop them from just walking straight up to C. And did Scary actually spot them? Or
I don't think he did.
He got no information whatsoever.
Oh, this is going to allow Gold Squad to get into just a retake setup that they're comfortable with. Rossi holding for Garage, Skills ready to swing from sight in unison with his teammate here, with Skills also watching that back line. Right now, the player to keep your eyes on is going to be Rossi. Can he get this opening? Yes, he can. 3 versus 3, no ult available, but it may not matter. Missed shot from Rossi, attempting to recover. It's Crazy Guy to chime in once again. Headhunter in hand, Redler follows it up. It's all on Skills, good for 2, makes it 3. God!
Can they do it? Starting things off, God Squad playing a little bit past the mark of mid, lining fast, opens things up with first blood, and instantly God Squad feel a little bit more comfortable. Severine is a little bit isolated here. There's a one-sided smoke in his favor. He's able to find one. Doubles up, triples up. Severine shutting down the play of God Squad, and this may be over quicker than we thought. Kappa looking to turn it around, but Famous is very aggressive on the approach. And he's unassisted though. There was no follow-up. He was all alone.
Yep.
And it will cost his life without a trade.
Nobody even close to him. Of course, as the Jet, you can dash in, but you need somebody to back you up there in case there's more people. Fast. Oh, he's going to be stunned. This is good. Utility uses from Boom to push them off, even get a kill, but he just got away about in time. El Ranger, though, has made his entrance onto the A side. Lot of utility being dumped here, and they're not getting any frags just yet. Lightning Fast going to be the first one to get 2. Shiro finds one, but it is God Squad still in charge of this A side. They've lost 3 players, and that's expensive. And here comes the famous flank.
Suddenly God Squad find themselves alone on the A site without knowing where the last player is. Famous is creepy crawling all the way from long. The spike hasn't even been planted yet. They don't know if they have to go to spawn, and all of a sudden Famous, easy pick, and Vandal in his hands. Kappa, not much health left on him. Swinging by, they both know each other. They've looked each other in the eyes and they know what's up. Kappa, he can't drop this.
This is where he needs to shine. Bulldog in hand. Looking to peek by. Kappa gets it!
Couple of sheriffs, and they are yet again challenging that A-long side, hoping that Esquirasi dashes into somebody's crosshair again, and it is Berserk's ready for it, but he gets a bullet straight to the dome, and Lightning Fast adds another to a quick flank to shut it down instantly.
Well, there's a sheriff round. So Boom was expected to go a little bit quiet here. So the God Squad, they need to build an economical lead that cannot be broken, cannot be afforded to get broken. They have to be buying every single one of these rounds to increase their chances of going 13-2. So far, so good. Kappa the only one with less damage as well. SK Rossi down to 40. Only one player to collect here. They want to stay fully healthy. Kappa falls, but that's all that Famous is going to get, considering there's also his backline being interfered with. He's not going to go down easily. He wants to challenge it. The Lightning far
Too many. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, halfway across the world. Boom, need to find themselves one round to survive. Esquirasi going with the knives. Kappa takes him out though. Does not give Esquirasi an opportunity.
There's so much pressure. They're looking to push onto the C site. Two players holding back. Lightning Fast with the Prowler in hand. Oh my god. Doubles up. Eventually taken down, but Boom. They've got the spike down, and God Squad are too far away to deal with them right now.
3 versus 2. There is still the Breach alive. There's the Fade alive, and he's got 2 flashes and an Aftershock available. That's a lot of great retake utility. Unless Famous can do something about it, he needs to connect his shots, and he's looking in the right direction. Esquirasi's coming in from the back, but they're going to wait for Hell Ranger to maybe cause some distractions, and then he's going to come in through.
They know where Famous is. They know he's playing side. Now they figured out that Blazer King is also playing on that garage position. That's the information they need. SK Ross coming in from behind, and nobody knows. Kappa wins the trade as well! And God Squad have